There are a number of challenges listed in the economic survey. I'll take up only 4 challenges. Youth unemployment is 15% in a country with 144 crore people. 195 lakh, that is less than 2 crore, are employed in a factory. And after 33,000 who accepted, 6,000 left the job. So what is wrong with the internship scheme? She touted it last year. She must explain why the scheme has totally failed this year. This is a forgettable budget. The first point I wish to make is the economic survey is prepared by the economics division of the finance ministry. A lot of people put on a lot of work and do a lot of research and analysis to prepare the survey. It runs to over 700 pages. The narration is about 450 pages, and the statistical appendix is about over 200 pages. I wonder whether the government and its key ministers read the economic survey. There are a number of challenges listed in the economic survey. I'll take up only 4 challenges. Capital investment. For some years now, for almost 12 years, capital investment, gross fixed capital formation, is stuck at 30% of GDP. Net FDI in 2024-25 has collapsed to less than 0.09%. FPIs, foreign portfolio investors, are pulling out. Private investment, although companies are cash rich, is stuck at 22% of GDP. In this situation, where neither the public sector, nor the private sector, nor the foreign investor is investing in India, this government has cut capital expenditure. In the year that ended 25-26, they have cut capital expenditure by a whopping 1,44,376 crore. The centre has cut its capital expenditure by 25,335 crore. And what is worse is the state's capital expenditure, for which the centre gives advances, is cut by 1,19,041 crore. Should there not be an explanation? Why did you not give the money? Or did you impose conditions which the states can't fulfill? There must be a reason for that. No reason in the Honorable Finance Minister's speech. The second challenge is unemployment. All of us agree, all of us should agree, in our constituencies, the most number of requests is for job. Youth unemployment is 15%. Less than 25% of the workforce is in regular employment. There is a shift to self-employment, and more workers are in the agriculture sector than there were 4 or 5 years ago. Only in a country with 144 crore people, only 195 lakh, that is less than 2 crore, are employed in a factory. Manufacturing, which is largely factories, is stuck at 16% for many, many years. I'll give you an example. The PM internship scheme was touted. Last year, the finance minister made that statement. corporate houses were persuaded to offer internship. 1,65,000 offers came. Only 33,000 were accepted. Are there no young men and women to accept an internship in big companies? Only 33,000 accepted. And after 33,000 who accepted, 6,000 left the job. So what is wrong with the internship scheme? She touted it last year. She must explain why the scheme has totally failed this year. The third challenge is the slow growth rate. But the Reform Express is stuck. It's not derailed yet, but it is stuck.
Yes, yes.
Look at the nominal growth rate. The nominal growth rate in 2023-24 was 12%. In 24-25, it came down to 9.8%. In 25-26, the year which will end in a month, it's come down to 8%. Where is the Reform Express gathering momentum?
Where is your bullet train?
No bullet train is coming.
You refer to the real GDP growth, real GDP growth. But Dr. Surjit Balla, one of your strongest supporters, has mocked the real GDP growth. That's because your CPI inflation is 0.5%, your wholesale inflation is negative, your deflator is only 0.5. With these numbers, you can always make a GDP growth. But the nominal growth has come down from 12% in 23-24 to 9.8% in 24-25 and 8% in 25-26. I'm glad the Honorable Finance Minister is there. I'm pointing out, Madam, that your paragraph 14 of your budget speech is totally wrong and unacceptable.
Yes.
The last challenge, there are others who will touch upon the other challenges.
No, you've got
The
10
slow
minutes left.
fiscal consolidation. One of the most knowledgeable economists in this country has pointed out that the two are interdependent. If fiscal deficit comes down, the debt to GDP ratio will also come down. The debt to GDP ratio comes down, the fiscal deficit will also come down. It's two sides of the same coin. I won't elaborate on that. The fiscal deficit in 25-26 is 4.4%. She has achieved her target. But next year, it will come down only to 4.3%. And the revenue deficit in the current year will be 1.5%. And next year also, it will remain at 1.5%. Now, what is the FRBM target? FRBM target is 3% of fiscal deficit. And the revenue deficit, the ideal is to eliminate the revenue deficit, but it can be up to 1%. At this rate of fiscal consolidation, it will take 12 years to achieve the FRBM target. The FRBM target was last achieved only in 1 year, 2007-8, on the fiscal deficit. I'm afraid this budget is cautious, parsimonious, forgetful of the past year, and this will vanish. It has already vanished from the newspapers. Another minister and another deal is occupying the front pages now. The finance minister and the finance minister's budget speech has vanished. This is a forgettable budget which has been prepared by a finance minister who forgot her promises made in this house last year.